The most talked about transfer in modern day football right now is who will Arsenal sign as their number nine. We've had Ollie Watkins, we've had Victor Gyökeres, and we've had Benjamin Sesko all being names touted, flouted, and agreed terms at points. But here we go. Big information coming your way in terms of Arsenal's new pursuit of their number nine. Make sure you lock in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you smash the like and get in the comment section a different video that we've never done on this channel before. So let me know if you like these type of contents and let me know your thoughts on this player, Benjamin Sesko. This has been some merry-go-round. Unbelievable, really, from an outside perspective, to look in and see how desperate Arsenal are now to address that number nine situation. They've gone after Sesko, they've gone after Gyökeres, they've gone back to Sesko, and it seems that the news this morning is news that Arsenal fans will want to hear and be grinning from ear to ear. Look, maybe it's the fixtures that have triggered this. Maybe fixture release day has triggered Arsenal to go, right, it's real now. We need to go land our number nine. We need to get this sorted and we need to be ready to go far it up because Arsenal, oh damn, their first six games are interesting to say the least on their Premier League fixture list. And could they get off to a terrible start? And without a number nine, that wouldn't be ideal. So Berta, Arteta need to get this done. So here is the first piece of news to come through for you today on that. It seems the whole situation has changed. It says Arsenal have reached an agreement with Benjamin Sesko on personal terms. Arsenal have signalled that they will make an offer for the player in the coming days in line with RB Leipzig's expectations, which could be around 80 to 100 million. Now, this was reported, as you can see, by Sport Bild, who are a massive German social independent company in terms of news. They're the ones breaking the news on this one. And as I said, it's that first line there. Arsenal have reached an agreement with Sesko on personal terms. So Sesko wants Arsenal, Arsenal wants Sesko. They've had their chats, they've had their discussions, and now those boxes are being ticked there. However, what is the key factor to this is that it is now all about Arsenal meeting RB Leipzig's valuation of Sesko. And what they've tried to do is they've put it out there and said, listen, RB Leipzig, we are going to be bidding now for Sesko. He's told us he wants to come. He doesn't want to play for you anymore. He's coming to Arsenal. We've agreed it, but we just need to agree on a price now. RB Leipzig, the valuations of Sesko have been mixed bag. Sky, I believe, reported the other day, and I'm going to show you this. Sky reported the other day that they felt the valuation of Sesko was going to be around this value here, which I'm going to put on screen for you now. Sky actually said RB Leipzig want a deal worth somewhere between 68 to 85 million for Arsenal target Benjamin Sesko, according to Sky Germany. That's the valuation they've put on Sesko there, 65 to 80 million. Whereas, as I said, this report here is actually saying a little bit more. It's saying around to 80 to 100 million euros is going to be an evaluation. So Arsenal know that they're going to be having to splash the cash. They know they're going to have to pay that big lump fee. And once again, it will be of a significant value. And this is where Arsenal fans probably were left frustrated in January, is that Arsenal showed their hand by putting in an offer of around 60 million for Ollie Watkins, which got rejected. Now, when that money's getting touted around, and when Arsenal fans know that they've got money to spend on number nine in January, there was going to be absolutely no excuse for pulling up the money for this summer. And so for me, though it may seem absolutely steep for Sesko, 80 to 100 million euros, it's the money they've got to pay for a goal scorer number nine. Now, whether Sesko will meet up to that valuation, whether Sesko will flourish, and sometimes there's not been a very good track record of players coming from the Bundesliga to the Premier League. There have been some good examples as well. There's also been some poor ones. And so is he going to meet that valuation? Is he going to meet those expectations? And is he going to deliver Arteta what he needs to, which is a trophy and ideally Premier League one? But what I find interesting in this whole circus scenario situation of Arsenal fronting a number nine is that clearly there hasn't been a direction in the game plan. Where there's been Victor Gyökeres interest, where there's been Ollie Watkins interest, it seems Arsenal haven't been sort of dead set on who their main number nine target was going to be. And that makes you think, where was Sesko in these plans? Has he always been the number one priority target? Or is he the second or third choice? And if you're paying 80 to 100 million for your second or third choice transfer, that's got to ask some big questions there, hasn't it? And as you know with Arsenal, and what you're going to expect of Arsenal is they're going to be playing a game of chess with this. They're going to be absolutely trying to get as much of a penny saved as possible. And so, as you can see, another source here, Eurofoot, is saying that they've agreed the personal terms. Poker is now being played for a price between 80 to 100 million for RB Leipzig. Look, where are they going to meet? Me and you would sit here and go, right, meet in the middle, 90 million. Both clubs walk away happy. But are Arsenal going to be adamant and stubborn that they're not paying more than the 18 million euros on the lower end of the value? Whereas RB Leipzig could sit there and go, if you want him, we want the top end, 100 mil. That's the dilemma and situation Arsenal find themselves in. And I know for a fact, what they don't want to happen is they don't want this to drag on and on all transfer window till it gets to a point that Sesko turns around and goes, do you know what? Just leave it. I'll either stay at Leipzig or someone else comes in, pays Leipzig the money, and Sesko moves elsewhere. Arsenal need to get this guy locked in. They need to get this guy signed, and they need to get their attack looking deadly for their up-and-coming Premier League season. Now, whether Sesko, as I said earlier, improves Arsenal, we'll have to wait and see. But it's certainly a position that Mikel Arteta has needed to fill. And fans have been left frustrated when they've been told that Kai Havertz is the answer. Kai Havertz this, Kai Havertz that. Believe in what we've got. We've got the players already. We don't need a number 9. Now's the time. And this is where I feel like Arteta's could be his final curtain. If he gets the money that he's had, this 80 to 100 million on a number 9, and he does not deliver that trophy, the axe has got to fall on his head, surely. Surely the Cronkies, surely the direction where the club's trying to go with Robert's result, they turn around and go, enough's enough. We need someone else. So I wonder how Arsenal fans feel about this. I wonder if Arsenal fans feel happy, optimistic, excited, or is this a case of Sesko ain't the man? And Sesko certainly ain't the 80 to 100 million man that they were craving. So I would like to see. I wonder if even if Sesko comes, Ollie Watkins is still going to be a player they consider as a secondary option, someone who can play out wide and behind, someone who they will look to pursue. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts and feelings around this. Let me know if you think that Sesko is worth the money. And let me know where you see Arsenal finishing that season as well. And yeah, appreciate everyone. As I said, trying to upload a bit more frequently on this channel now with transfer content. So do lock in and be sure to see more stories from other football clubs about the biggest transfers in the planet. People, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.